love you and we appreciate that you watch us each and every day when we are here. So if you are there, leave us a thought or comments, and then I'll be reading them as the show goes on. Benedict, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Can I shorten your name to Benedict?
No problem. Feel free.
Okay.
You call me Ben.
Ben, okay,
Yes.
that's fine. I think I'll keep the Benedict.
Okay, sure.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm doing great by the grace of the Almighty God.
I like the vim. I like the energy. I like the way you're poised for this. Tell us about yourself. Who is Benedict?
Okay, Mawena Kweku Benedictus is my name.
Okay.
I'm a 23-year-old passionate young man who has a certain philosophy that we all came to this earth to leave an incredible mark.
Okay.
So I've decided to embark on the Guinness World Record attempt for the longest read aloud marathon, because I realized that in our society, the reading culture is dying. Children, adults are no longer interested in reading. Maybe they would like to watch videos and co, but spend their time and read one article a day. That spirit is dying off. So when I saw this attempt, I said I need to go in for this and create the platform for Ghanaians and African children, irrespective of their status, to inculcate back into them those reading skills.
I see. So that is what made you apply?
Yes, please.
Okay. And what was the procedure like? Was it cumbersome? Was it easy to go with?
It was friendly.
Okay.
It was user friendly. The app is user friendly. You go to the Guinness World Record website, you apply, they create a portal for you where you can track your process right from the receiving stage to the accepting stage and the pending evidence stage. So it's a user-friendly stage. It does not even take too long. Within 2 to 3 minutes, you are done applying and you just receive an email and all those, and they'll give you a period of within 12 months to think about your application. And if they accept your application, you are good to go.
I see. If that's the case, then when did you apply? Last year?
Yeah, I applied the last year around November. And God being so good, during 24th or 26th of December, if my memory serves me right, I received my application as accepted. So it was within 13 and 12 weeks you receive your application.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they've given you the go-ahead
They give me the go-ahead to what? Partake in the marathon.
Okay. Okay, I see. And I understand from another lady's interview, I understand that they sort of give you the dates that you are supposed to do. Is that true?
No.
Or
during the application process, you are made to choose a day that is what good for you.
Okay.
So I chose 24th of March without even knowing that what the period of them going through evaluating your application is 12 weeks. So I chose 24th of March. Yeah, and God being so good, it was granted.
I see. But there are a lot of records that you could have chosen. There are a long list, a tall list of, records that were there. What made you decide on a Readamania, right?
Yes.
A reading marathon.
Yes.
Why did you decide that?
I'm a type of person, I enjoy reading.
Okay.
There is no way I will enter into your place without seeing a book and not take it to read. Even if I pass by in cars, the signboards, or I usually read them.
So what is the signage here? There's a signage here. Don't tell you. You didn't read the signage here.
No.
Okay.
I entered here. If I had seen it, I would have read it. I enjoy reading.
Okay.
Before I entered here, I saw Dr. Kwame Nkrumah showroom.
Yeah.
I saw it in front. I read it.
Okay.
So I enjoy reading. Reading is something I think has been part of me from day one, because when I look back at my journey as a child, my father, when he comes from work, will buy newspapers, storybooks for me to read. And my mom will come to me in the room and tell me that, my son, I want you to read all these books. If you're done reading, I have a nice gift for you.
I see.
So that spirit has been inculcated into me right from childhood.
Okay.
So I love reading and I enjoy reading. Last year, I was able to end the year by reading about 150 books. As I'm speaking to you right now, yes, I ended the year reading 150 books, 59.
Is it love novels or?
I read every novel. I read love novels.
If you're reading love novels, those are very easy to read.
Yes, I read love novels. I read Peggy Opon's book, Amata, Aido, all our legends. I always read their books. As of 9th January now, I've read about 8 books. Reading is my culture. And when I take a book...
1st January
yes,
2024
yes,
to today.
Yes.
You've read 8 books.
Yes, when I take a book.
20 pages book or?
And 20, it's not 20 pages book.
Okay.
Some are about 100 plus pages, 130 something, 230 something. Because I believe that knowledge is in reading. The more you read, the more the knowledge what grabs and open towards a different set of realm. Yeah, so I enjoy reading a lot. Reading is my middle name.
Oh, I see. Then I'll start calling you reading.
No problem.
So there's a criteria for selecting.
Yes.
What was the criteria?
Okay. When I was filling the application, I was supposed to give a reason why I chose the marathon.
Yeah.
And as stated earlier, I said to inculcate back into society the reading habits. Then I was given an option to select reading. So when I clicked on reading, a whole lot of things came.
Okay.
I saw the longest read aloud marathon.
Okay.
But the how to read within 1 minute frame.
Okay.
And I saw that those ones don't fit into my stature. I'm not that type of person that can read 8,000 or 7,000 words, because I can read about 290 words within a minute. When I time myself, I realized that within 1 minute I can read about 290 words.
Okay.
So I chose the longest read aloud marathon because that was the criteria that fits into me.
Okay.
And before you apply, if you are below the ages of 16 years, you must have sought parental consent before the application may be granted to you.
Okay.
But if you are more than 16 years, there is no parental consent.
Okay, I see. So yours is not for charity. Yours is for, because I understand that there's a
we have
criteria.
Yes. They'll ask do you want it for personal achievement?
Yeah.
Do you want it for charity? Me to be
Entertainment
I choose personal achievement because when I achieve my goal.
Oh, you're selfish.
No, I'm not selfish.
For your selfish interest.
No. When I achieve a goal, that's when I can teach someone how to also fish. They said if someone comes to you and asks that give me a fish, and you don't know how to fish yourself, there's no way you can teach the person the same way. If I'm able to pass through all this stress and achieve that goal, I'm teaching the society that you can also achieve that goal. So when we are done through this marathon, and God being so good, we are able to achieve this goal on the 24th of March to the 2nd of April. We intend to do a meet and greet with the authors and launch a foundation that seeks towards inculcate back into society those reading habits. When Ghanaians or African or the world see that you have embarked on a journey and you have been able to achieve that journey, when you call them to join you on that journey, everyone will be willing to join on that journey. I've not achieved that journey. When I call them right now, it's going to be difficult to get the people to support.
I see.
That's why I intend to achieve it personally first, then I teach the way.
I see. You want to show us the way.
Yeah, I'll show you the way.
We have to follow you.
Yes, please.
I see. So you're talking about doing it from the 24th of March to April.
Yes.
That's approximately how many days?
8 to 9 days.
8 to 9 days.
Yes.
Wow. Do you know the person who is holding the current record?
Yes, I know the person. Yeah, I know the person who is currently holding the record. It's an Indian name, so forgive me a little bit for the pronunciation. It's Isakab. It's
It's a noun, so
yes, Isakbov.
Okay.
He's the current holder for the record.
Okay, and how long has he held it?
Yes, I held it for 1 year, 3 months. That is from the 22nd of September to 27th September. That's when he completed the record for the longest read aloud marathon. And actually, someone attempted it, a Nigerian attempted it, but no positive feedback has been given. That was John Obert. That was last year. He went for 145 hours.
I see. Wow. Wow, that's a lot to take in.
Yes, please.
Because wow, that's just a lot to take in. But you intend to do 8 to 9 days.
Yes.
For an attempt that doesn't bring you any financial breakthrough, any monetary benefit, that does not improve that would even be a detriment to your health, because you would not be sleeping during this 8 to 9 days, isn't it? You will not be sleeping, you'll be awake. And restlessness can also cause people to die.
Yes.
What is the craze? What is the crave for you to be in the Guinness World Record? It's like a pandemic in the country. It's like everybody. Before yours, I've seen a girl who is also attempting the readathon. There's Chef Falia, kudos to her. She's done, I think, 200 plus hours
exactly.
now. There's the crave for it, and I really don't get it because there's no monetary benefits to it. You could die attempting this record, isn't it?
Oh, it's true.
Just for a plaque,
Yes.
just for a citation.
Someone may just see it as a plaque, but
isn't it just a plaque?
but
Isn't it just
if
a
the
citation?
year should end and I'm able to achieve this goal,
Yeah.
when I'm counting my achievements, or should I leave the world today,
Yeah.
the world will remember me for one thing: I attempted a Guinness World Record. So it's not just about myself. How am I putting my country's name across the globe? What impact am I making? Ifwa has done her own. Our current northern lady is also doing hers right now.
Yeah.
It's putting Ghana on the map. Economically, we are bringing the eyes of investors from other countries into the country. Yet, about country, also say we have notable people with skills, people with talent. So investors within some years to come will be eager to invest into our nation.
Yeah.
We are teaching the youth that there are better ways of showcasing our talent than sit on social media and be slaying and be portraying a false image of ourselves. We are telling the young person coming up there that there is hope for the country. You have what it takes to achieve a goal. We can be consistent in whatever you do, be perseverant and achieve that goal that you intend to achieve. So it's not just about you falling sick. You have to kill yourself to attain a certain fate in life. I'm sure for you to be a TV host,
Yeah.
you paid a lot of sacrifices to make it here today.
No sacrifices.
You took sleepless nights.
Nope, I slept.
You slept, but there's sleepless moments. There are moments where you cry, but you come out smiling. We have all as part of the journey. So no journey has an easy way. It has its own obstacles. But your ability to conquer that obstacles is what brings about the name.
I see. I had a smooth sail
Okay.
to be here. I had a
Wow.
very smooth sail, yes. I just graduated school and then met my boss and I'm here.
Oh, we thank God.
Yeah.
Everyone and everybody in the world,
Of
everyone
course.
and the faith the Lord has for the person.
So you are doing 8 or 9 days.
Yes.
What are the measures that you've put in place? Because for Hilda Bassi's own, I understood that she had a gym coach to help her because she was going to stand for a long period. And yours, are you going to sit or
You can
is
sit.
it mandatory that you
No,
stand?
you can sit,
Okay.
you can stand, you
Okay.
can sleep, as long as you are reading.
Oh, okay, I see.
So measures have been put in place by my team.
Yeah.
I have an excellent team, and everywhere they are, I like to say God richly bless them.
Okay.
Yes, my team, in health-wise, they believe that I must prepare both mentally and physically.
Yeah.
So I've gotten a reading coach in which is in training me in terms of the intonations and the syllables, how I'm supposed to stress myself and unstress myself.
Okay.
And I'm being trained mentally by a therapist, so that should you not receive good comment from the people, how you can stay active and still go ahead with your marathon, you'll still be positive, or how things may go, because we can't tell actually how things may be.
Yeah.
So whatever way things may turn out for you, my therapist is training me to be able to stand. And when it comes to our health, we've received a feedback from one health organization, which they intend to come on board. First of all, to scan my vocal cords to see how active or how unhealthy it may be, or how it intends to affect me within the moment of this marathon. We also are putting in measures for our logbook and seeking sponsorship from variety of organizations to come on board that day to come and exhibit their products they sell.
Okay, I see. So are you going by the same rules and regulation like we saw IFWAS and TOES, or yours are quite different? When can you take breaks?
Yes.
What is the interval?
Yes. Every category with its own
rules. Okay.
With this Read Aloud Marathon, I'm supposed to read a content that is no less than 2 minutes. Whether it be an article, a poem, any literature journal, it shouldn't be less than 2 minutes. And I can go for 5-minute break after every hour. And when you are presenting and I go for the break, the clock must not stop. The clock must still what? Keep on what? Running.
Okay.
Yes, and you are free to drink water or drink during the presentation, but it must not take more minutes or more what hours. And every rest break that you take, you must make sure what is logged in by what your witnesses.
It's recorded.
Yes, it's recorded into a logbook.
Okay, I see. So in this 8 or 9 days period, you're not going to shower because I don't believe that you can take a shower.
No,
eat.
Everything is being strategized by my team.
Okay.
I'll be eating, but not heavy food. Yes, I'll be eating lightweight food. Yes, and secondly, there'll be period for bathing and all those things, changing of clothes and all those things. I have a good team that is working to make sure we abide by those timetable they shall set in.
Okay, so do you present the books that you're going to read, or the articles or the handouts that you're going to read? You present them. Are you allowed to repeat what you're reading, or what is the process?
Oh, you are allowed to repeat what you are reading.
Okay.
But it must be after 8 hours. Then you repeat
what
yours
is 8 hours.
Yes.
If yours was after 4 hours,
that was
you can repeat a song.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm not going to repeat a book.
Okay.
I'll be reading variety of book.
Okay.
I'll be reading books in French.
You speak French?
I don't speak French that much bad.
Oh, I was just about to ask you something in French, but since you've already made it known that you don't. Comment ça va?
Ça va très bien, merci.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm going to be reading content in French, so I've gotten a French instructor who is training me ahead of time. Okay. I'll be reading books in our local dialects such as what? Aquapim tree, the Fanti tree, and all those things.
I get it. So you are not restricted. You're not supposed to read only in English.
Yes.
Here I was thinking you are supposed to read it only in English.
No, please.
Okay, so you can read in Chi, in Hausa.
Yes.
But what if they don't understand the language that you're reading?
I'm going to present those books as evidence.
Okay.
After I'm done. But before the marathon, my team and I will come up with a list of books or articles or poetries that will be reading out to the general public.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm supposed to present them to them. And they have a team that goes through everything after it has been presented to them. So they're able to tell whether the book is a solid book or not. So the book must have received approval from the necessary authorities in your country. That's what approves the book.
Oh, okay, I get it. So it cannot be, for example, I'm a poet. I write books in my diary. I write books in my notes that have not yet been published. I can't read those.
I must read publicized book.
Okay.
Yes. So that's what I intend doing.
Okay, I see. And I see yours as read aloud. Read aloud. So does that mean that you're going to be reading, for example, if you have a book by Mills and Boone or something like that, you're going to be reading the book aloud?
Yeah, I'll be reading the book aloud.
Audience allowed to sit?
Yeah, audience allowed. The first rule says what? The event must be a public event.
Okay.
It must be hosted in the public domain where witnesses may be available.
I see.
So I'll be reading aloud to the public.
Okay.
Yes, so that's what we call it, a read aloud marathon. I'll be reading aloud to them for 8 to 9 days solid.
Non-stop. That is a lot.
Yes, I know that this journey is not going to be an easy one, but looking at the country where we find ourselves, with their unwavering support, I intend to channel that as an energy and get to where I intend to get to.
Are you doing it in Accra?
I'm doing it in Accra.
Okay. Have you decided on a venue or that?
Right now we have 2 venues, but we are waiting for authorities to give us the necessary feedback. We are looking at the Independence Square or the Black Star Sports Stadium, the Accra Sports Stadium. So either one of those things. My team will soon let the public know the exact venue for this marathon, please.
I see. And so do you have like a medical team that are readily available to assist you, to be on standby just in case of anything?
Yes, my team are working on that.
They are working on it, or you already have it?
My team are working on that.
Working on that.
We are lasioning. We are 80% done with the negotiation, but we can't come out fully to say that everything is set. So my team is working on it.
I I see. So if somebody wants to come on board to support you, but before that, have you ever tried, you know, being awake for 24 hours before? Have you tried that?
Yes, I'm a type, everywhere I've worked at, they can attest to it. I can leave work late, but I'll be the first person to come to work. Because I leave my work around 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. when I have an event to host.
Yeah.
By 6 o'clock, I'll be there. So it's like I have all the necessary training. I have gone through all the obstacles. So the going for this thing is like an examination. Your teacher has taught you all. It's up to you to prove that what your teacher is one of the very best teachers in the world. So that's how I see it.
But you see, teachers can be tricky too.
Yes.
They can teach you X, and then when you go, they'll combine X
Yes.
and Y, and then they will.
Oh, it's true. This teaching marathon is something that I would say
Yeah.
is tricky.
Okay.
But if you
How
have
so?
the
How so?
because you have to put in correct measures to avoid sleeping.
Okay. Because when you read a book, it's the fastest way to get you to sleep, right?
Yes.
When you are reading a book.
Yes, and when the book is not in your interest
Yeah.
it causes you to feel so dizzy, and when that enthusiasm is lost.
Yeah.
So I see it to be a tricky type. But if you have a management or
Yeah.
your team,
Okay.
you all can come together and put in right measures to make it a success. It's going to be easy for you.
I see.
It's not going to be anything that's strong or anything hectic. It's up to you to make it good.
But have you gone through any gym instructions, any
Yes.
fitness? I understood that if I went through a process of, you know, blood tests and various tests to make sure that she's okay or ready for this attempt.
Yes,
Are you
please.
going through the same
Yeah,
process?
we are going through the same. We started with the gym. We started with the gym process and the coaching on the reading. We are yet to go for the medical training and all those things. Which we are yet to do, please.
Okay, so must you, if you're reading and then, for example, the pronunciation, are they taking notice of the pronunciation of words, your diction, or it's just a matter of you being able to read?
It's read.
Just read.
Just read.
So if you're making mistakes while reading, it doesn't deduct
It depends.
anything from
Yes,
you,
yes.
or
You're
does it
supposed to
take
read.
anything? Okay.
Like the way our dear lady sang beautifully. They didn't check about the voice.
Okay.
It's just what sing for us.
Okay.
If you're able to sing within the frame, you've broken the record. So that's the same thing that applies here.
Okay, so you intend to break the record and set a new one?
Yes,
Is that
please.
it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. Benedict, let me take a breather here. When we come back, we'll get into the conversation more. Please stay.
Thank you.
If you only have 24 hours in a day, your success is dependent upon how you use the 24. You gotta hear me. People talk about Oprah Winfrey, you know, Ted Turner, Warren Buffett. Listen to me. I don't care how much money you make. You only get 24 hours in a day. And the difference between Oprah and the person that's broke is Oprah uses her 24 hours wisely. That's it. Listen to me. That's it. You get 24. I don't care if you broke, you grew up broke. I don't care if you grew up rich. I don't care if you're in college, you're not in college. You only get 24 hours. And I blew up literally. I went from being a high school dropout to selling 6,000 books in less than 6 months. What happened in my 24 hours? I was like, okay, Eric, you got to get a grip on your 24 hours because you're about to be broke for the rest of your life. And this is all I need you to do for me. I can tell you all about your life if you just write down your 24-hour schedule for me and you let me look at it. I can tell you where you're going to be in 5 years. I can tell you where you're going to be in 10 years. I can tell you where you're going to be in 20 years if you keep that schedule. If you only have 24 hours in a day, your success is dependent upon how you use the 24. You got to hear me. People talk about Oprah Winfrey, Ted Turner, Warren Buffett. Listen to me.
You're welcome back from that quick turnaround. So I still have Benedict in the studio. Benedict, so let me really get this. Is it that if you have a book of, say, 400 pages, are you going to read the whole 400 pages?
Yes, I'm reading the whole 400.
You're reading the whole book?
Yeah, I'm reading the whole book.
Then you move to another one?
Yes. Even though they say the content shouldn't be less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I intend to complete every book that I set my eyes to achieve. I want to make Africa and Ghana authors be proud of themselves that at least I've produced a content, the world is hearing it out there. So I'm not going to jeopardize myself by reading half of a book and forget the rest. No, I'm reading every content I set my eyes upon.
I see. Then in that case, how many books do you think you will be able to complete in these 8 days?
In these 8 days, my target is to achieve 100 books.
100?
Yes. Out of all the content I shall read, it should be
in
100.
8 days?
Yes, please.
100
Yeah.
books in 8 days?
Yes, please.
Is that not over ambitious? Are you sure you're going to be able to do that?
I always believe that as humans,
yeah,
we must have set targets and goals. I can never walk in this life without having goals I intend to achieve.
Yeah.
So anything I always go in for, I set up a goal for myself, a target.
Yeah.
When I'm not able to achieve that target, I go back to the drawing board and ask myself what prevented it. So this is a target that I've set aside for myself, and I'm putting in measures to achieve that goal. So trust me, come 24th of March, I shall achieve this feat together with Ghanaians, 100 books.
Okay, so prior to FOS Singathon, I understand that you have to record failed attempts. So you would record for example, practicing, rehearsing, or something like
all
that.
Those things.
Have you started doing that?
Yes, so my team has been backupping up all the flyers we have been doing. This interview we are right now, we are going to record it live and keep a copy for ourselves because we're supposed to present right from the attempt level to the end. Everything that happens, you're supposed to present it to what? The Guinness World Record. And there's a way each of them must be what? Entitled. They give us that we must present a cover letter, the document of the first witness statement. All those things must be included together with the timing and everything. We must what? Present in a certain way to them. So after we are done with the faith, we'll do all the necessary things and present it to them unedited.
Okay, I see. So it's not just about the day of the attempt, it's about the journey, everything that went into you attempting.
Yes.
Okay, I see. So Benedict, let me give you an opportunity. I think I've seen some messages on Facebook. This is Deru Njom. He says, "Go higher, Benedict."
Thank
you. You know the person?
I don't know him.
Okay. The person says, "We got your back, and definitely the world must hear you, see you, and put your nation Ghana on the map."
Thank you.
People keep saying when you attempt this, you put the benefits comes to the country, and I've seen the president and vice president, some people in high position visit certain places of people who are attempting to be in the Guinness World Record. But I really am trying to see it. What benefits comes to the country? If there's any recognition, it comes to the individual. This is purely selfish.
It's not only the individual.
How does it come to the country? Does it change our economy?
I mentioned it.
How does it improve the lives of the youth?
I mentioned it earlier on that before our late Kofi Annan said, the future of the country is the youth.
Okay.
When we invest into their skills and talents. When I go out there today and I pick an author's book and I read it out. it may be interesting to someone. Someone would like to purchase the same book for the person. So indirectly, we are adding value to what we do here in the country. The outfits you may wear alone may look nice to someone. You are adding what? A benefit to the product of the country. So when investors outside see the good things that have been done in the country, the likelihood of them investing is really, really high. So it does not only bring a benefit to that person, but let someone out there know that, oh, wow, we have this talent here in Ghana. And secondly, to our tourist sites, it gives a chance for us to showcase what, like the Akwaba village that it is, it was portrayed to the world. Someone would like to come and host an event here in Ghana and will choose what the Akwaba village. So it's not just about you, the person, it's about the nation too as well.
Okay, that's good to know. I hope they fix the roads to the tourist sites so that as we are portraying the country, we'll be able to apply the roads to go there safely. But let me give you an opportunity. If somebody wants to support you, are you open to receiving support? And what kind of support are you looking forward to? So far, what have you gotten and what are you expecting to get?
This journey is a journey that comes with its own things.
Cost,
yes.
You are investing and not getting returns on,
no,
on the investment.
It's not investing because you will definitely reap whatever you sow as an individual.
Okay.
So we are open to the public. We are open to authors who intend to bring their books to us to read for them. We are open to them. We are open to any individual organization or institution that seeks to make their brand recognized. We are open to them.
Okay.
And we are available.
So is there a number if they want to reach out to you? You have social media handles?
Yes, we have social media handles.
But have you reached out to any media house for them to edit for you, or you think that you would also have the benefit of other people?
It's in process.
Okay.
We are speaking to media or systems. We are yet to get our official partner.
Okay.
For that, please.
Okay. So you can put the number out, and if there are social media handles that people can reach out to you on, or your team, so that they can support you in whatever way.
059 761186. Can I repeat it again?
Yeah, you can.
059 761186.
Okay, do you have social media?
The one is 11186. 059 76 11186. The media handle is Mawena Benedictus.
Okay, Mawena Benedictus. So I still have some Facebook reactions for you. Bernard Paddy says, so proud of you and can't wait to see you put Ghana on the map. We've got your back. What do you have to say to the numerous young people who are watching us this afternoon, who are probably proud of you, probably want to walk in the steps that you've already walked in? What do you have to say to them?
First of all, I would like to say a very big thank you to the Lord Almighty for how far He has brought us.
Okay.
This is a journey I intend to achieve on the 24th of March. But I can't achieve this goal on my own.
Okay.
I seek the support of all Ghanaians from various diasporas to come on board on the 24th of March and give me their unwavering support as we put together Ghana's name on the map. Well, wherever you are, I want you to know that for you to achieve your goal, it does not matter your status. What matters is what is right inside your heart. So get up this day, put that vision into writing, and go out there to achieve it. As long as you have it, you can achieve it. God bless you.
Okay, God bless you too. So Love King says, much love, bro. I don't know if you know that person too. Love King. You don't know the person. Okay, I think you're receiving a lot of love on our Facebook page, and I'm happy for you. All the best.
Thank you very much.
And I hope that you have a medical team in place who would be there to assist you, because just opening your mouth and closing it is not an easy thing, you know. Your jaw, and then, you know, it's not an easy feat. But I'm glad that after the doors opened, everybody is making an attempt to go there. And I hope that whatever intention that you had for you know, wanting to attempt. I hope that it comes to pass and it comes true. All the best, Benedict.
Thank you very much.
And when you decide on the venue, let us know. If I'm available, then we'll come and support you in our numbers and then give you all the support. Thank you so much for tuning into Pan-African TV and choosing to spend your afternoon with me. I'm very, very grateful to you for that. I'll see you tomorrow. It's 2024. Do something new. Take good care of yourself as well. Bye-bye.